I'm going to sum up as quickly as I possibly can because I know everybody's itching to get to the gala dinner tonight if you're coming. But you know, I am so humbled to be here. This day has probably been about 10 years in the making. I've been involved with Ring20 for quite some time, and there's two people on this panel here who were with me in Budapest in 2009, and a gentleman said at that conference, it doesn't finish here. And it hasn't, because there's more. There's more people, there's more diagnoses to be made, but I really want to show, as trustees and as chair of this organisation, we have a very deep gratitude to our speakers, because many of them have travelled thousands of miles to be with us today. What we've heard from them has been invaluable. I'm sure you'll agree that you're going to take home something today that's going to stick. And is going to inform your whole kind of approach. And, you know, many of their institutions have supported them to be here today independently. They've given it their time, their dedication, their passion about Ring20 specifically. And I'm sure that, you know, there's going to be further research, which I'm going to come on to, that they're going to be engaged in that's going to help find out more about this specific condition. So I'm very excited and hopeful, and I'm sure you are as well. But, you know, we want to recognise our speakers, and we've got a little something that we'd like to share with each and every one of them to show just a little gratitude. They're not expecting it, of course, because it may not be usual, but we think it's appropriate. What do you think? So, Alison is going to, I think, present a little thank you to each and every one of them individually. So, Sophia, thank you so much. Samir, thank you. We thank Great Ormond Street for releasing these people to be with us today. They travelled up early this morning. They're going back tonight even, so a whistle-stop tour. Archana, I think you're still on call, perhaps. So, you know, we're working even as we're speaking. Laura, thank you so much. Nancy, yet again. Paolo, thank you. Emma and Janine. And isn't it great to hear from the young people? Yeah. You know, the young people are the future of this organisation. I might not be standing here in 10 years' time, I don't know. But I think that the young people will be. And so we also want to thank our exhibitors, the sponsors, Levanova, Nutricia, who have given us some very nice little things in our goodie bags, I think, some practical things that we can use. A big lottery, Jeans for Jeans, who have funded this very day. And, you know, we've got a lot of supporters, a lot of people behind the scenes who made this possible today. This young lady here. Yes, yes. And, you know, we want to recognise a particular individual, a young person who's contributed greatly to fundraising. His family have helped with fundraising, but he personally has been an inspiration, not historically, but today. I've heard from people and families who've said, wow, who's that young man? And so we want to award something to a young man whose courage and his determination, I think, is an inspiration to us all. So, Dale Ward, would you like to step forward, please? And Dale, we have something here, which is our Ring20 Research and Support UK Young Ambassadors Award, 2017. So Dale, on behalf of r20, on behalf of the trustees and all of our supporters, we'd like to present you with this award. Thank you so much for all your contribution.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
Isn't it wonderful to see progress? And you know, someday Dale might be up here addressing in a certain capacity. Really hope for that day. Research. How vital is research? It's critical. And I know that there are some people on this panel who are very keen and are active in research. Professor Zuberi, Nancy, you've heard from Nancy and some of the work that she's doing, some of the work that Professor Zuberi is doing. We would like to share with you the opportunity that we've got to launch a research fund. Many of you have already contributed by way of doing fundraisers, whether it be cards, whether it be bake sales, whether it be running marathons, which I have done in the past, but my little legs are giving up, I think. So maybe the young people would like to do some running. I don't know. I don't know what you like to do. I also don't know who you know. So within companies, there are lots of schemes running, and I know that Alison has been involved with matched funding with companies, her own company. So I don't know who you know. I don't know what companies you work for. But in terms of research, we're passionate about it. It's something that we want to encourage. So I was talking to someone last night, and they said, "Oh, what can we do?" I said, "Good question. I like questions like that." And that gentleman knows who he is, but I'm sure that there are more. So this research fund is going to fund research which many people on the panel are going to be engaged in. It may be hundreds of thousands of pounds, but it's not about the total, it's about every penny counting. It doesn't matter if it's a bake sale, it doesn't matter if it's a debenture. We are looking into debentures, which are funded places at big events. We know that that's very successful for charities, but we know that we need to do more of that. So if that's something that you're thinking, that's something I could get involved with, then please contact Alison. You've got her email address, I think. If not, contact me directly. Crowdfunding, these sorts of things are new opportunities, new technologies. So we're investigating those. There's a social event tomorrow. Who's going to the Beatles? Yeah, so that's going to be fantastic. That's all been organised. We've got an AGM, I think, which we're going to have in here directly afterwards. So if you want to stay around for that, great. We're going to do a group photograph of everybody in the stands. So if you're not going to take part in the group photograph, you can go next door or take part in the AGM. Just hang around for the coach. Website, photographs. Photographs are going to be available from a dedicated website. I've spoken to the video people. There's going to be a DVD available. So you or people who haven't had an opportunity to be here, you're going to get a DVD, which the details will go up from our website. There'll be a dedicated website that you can go to, download photos from the event, which is going to be fabulous. If you want to take photos, you can. But we're going to have that set up on the website so that you can go there post-event, go online, a message will come out to you via the email. So look out for that. They will be available from Sunday, I think, Andy, right? Yeah. So from Sunday onwards, we're going to have some photographs available for you to download. So that's fantastic. So I think that's everything from me. Apart from everybody that's going on just now, we want to wish you a safe journey. If you're staying with us, great, because there's going to be some fun tonight. The photographs, we got a group photograph, so follow. Yes, we're all going to gather the door here. We're going to go out into the stands and get that group photograph. So thank you so much, because without you, this wouldn't have happened.